A life-transforming prison ministry is taking inmates by surprise. Volunteers on a mission to show the power of love and forgiveness say they are making an impact. In this week's Our RVA, Candace Burns shows us how their approach is strengthening the community.
These photos show the work that goes into a weekend visit to prison.
Prison ministry is not a popular ministry. It's not a ministry that gets a lot of fanfare, but it's real.
Before the pandemic, this was a regular event for Kairos, a nonprofit faith-based organization.
We operate in 39 states in 9 different countries. Our focus is to share the transforming love and forgiveness of Jesus Christ with inmates and their families.
Lindell Tinsley is the Virginia Kairos State Chair. He and local volunteers regularly pray and pack cookies before they go share time with people behind bars.
Our ministry is often known as the cookie ministry. We take home-baked cookies into the prison.
According to the organization, Virginia has one of the lowest rates of recidivism in the nation. Kairos says the work their volunteers do plays a big role in helping inmates stay out of trouble once they're released.
Because we help them to see the bigger picture. If you understand that you have value, that your life has a purpose, and that you are someone that's worthwhile, that has a purpose and a destiny, then you become a contributor to society.
But the group's transforming mission has been greatly impacted by the coronavirus. Volunteers haven't been able to visit prisons, and Tinsley says the facilities have been suffering due to a critical lack of resources and low staff numbers.
Governor Northam, this is a special privilege for me to present this award.
This month, Kairos held a ceremony to thank former Governor Ralph Northam.
Well, good afternoon to all of you.
And members of his administration for the effort Tinsley says they put in, often without recognition, to help and protect prisoners in these challenging times. Harvey Williams attended that ceremony. He was recently pardoned by Northam.
April of 2020, I actually was pardoned by the governor, so I was excited, to have an opportunity to meet him, to personally thank him for giving me another chance.
Williams admits he made a terrible decision over 2 decades ago.
I had 25 more years to serve, and I already served 23 and a half years for a bank robbery charge that now carries a 1 to 10 year sentence. I received 50 years.
While in prison, he says volunteers with Kairos gave him hope and strength that he needed.
When I was first introduced to it, I was a skeptic. But the energy from the moment I walked into the room where men would actually come in and sit down and eat prison food with us and spend all day with us, it stood out to me that they must really care.
Williams plans to give that same life-changing love and support back to the world as a free man, an example of what forgiveness and compassion can produce.
And I very much want to be a part of Kairos. When they're allowed to go back into the prisons, I want to give back as well.
These people made a mistake. There is not one person that I know of who's never made a mistake.
Tinsley says Kairos needs more volunteers with hearts to help so the organization can continue to strengthen communities by changing lives.
Please, if you are a churchgoer, a church member, or a believer in Christ, or a sinner even, join the ministry. There's something that you can do.